Yeah, so let's start and people can join in. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Sahajayoga meditation session. Today we will be doing the meditation and learning a little bit about the last chakra, which is a super important and the crux of the whole meditation, right? So it's the Sahasrara chakra. It has 1,000 petals, uh, and it's white in color. Some basic knowledge on Sahasrara is basically it is on the center of your hands, in the middle of your palm, and the position on the head is your Brahmarandra, the center of the head. In the feet, it's at the middle of your feet, and it's called the limbic area in medical sciences. So it resides all the way on top of your head. So the qualities that are manifested in Sahasrara is basically the main thing is the integration. So you will become an integrated person. Uh, Integrated person means a person who is integrated with the power of divine. So all the qualities that we've been learning in Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Nabhi, Anahat, Vishuddhi, Agnya, everything starts enhancing once you meditate on Sahasrara chakra. So it's the integration of all your nadis, all your chakras. The minute your attention is on Sahasrara, it's an integration of your entire subtle system, and it's one or the union with the divine power. It's exactly what we tell you in your first session, that the union with divine is what happens at the Sahasrara chakra. It's also like, I think the key benefit is you will be silent, absolutely silent, with respect to thoughts, worries, nothing. Extremely peaceful state. Nothing, no doubts, no questions. uh, you know that is a state that Sahasrara gives, like pure love, pure joy. Love that I'm talking about is not attached like the love we have our kids, family, or husband. It's not that kind of love. It's the pure love that is detached, and it's beautiful. That state is only the one that we have to kind of experience it. Words will not describe what Sahasrara can do to us. So Shrimataji says, when the Kundalini reaches the Sahasrara, the lotus petals open and enlightenment takes place. That is the key. You reach the enlightenment state, Samadhi. You may feel a powerful pulsation in the crown of your head, followed by a melting sensation and a flow of cool vibrations from the fontanel area. So, all through this session, I would ask you to be observant of what's happening on your head, how the vibrations are flowing, uh, and what's basically observe on what's happening on your head. You cannot know the meaning of your life until you're connected to the power that's created you. Basically, Sahasrara is that union that's happening between us and the divine. So that is pretty much, it's nothing theory wise. I think it's all experimental wise. So we will start the session now by meditating on the Sahasrara chakra. Let's take Bandhan that we've been practicing. Raise your Kundalini 3 times and take Bandhan. Place both your hands on your lap and slowly take few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Grab that attention and get it into yourself. For this next 20 to 30 minutes, just try to focus on yourself. Not forcefully, but eventually, when you'll get into a balanced state, your thoughts will subside and you will be in the thoughtless awareness state. So let's go ahead and clear our left channel. We place our right hand towards the Mother Earth and we cleanse our Ida Nadi, which is the left channel. Oh Mother, please cleanse my Ida Nadi. Please take away all the imbalances from my Ida Nadi. Mother, please take away all the imbalances from my left channel. Please take away all the lethargy, depressive thoughts, thoughts from the past, laziness from our left channel through the Mother Earth. Please bless us with the pure power of desire. Ma, please help us cleanse our left channel. Please take away all the imbalances from our left channel. We can take the mantra of Shri Mahakali and Bhairavanath Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Bhairavanath Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devya Namo Namaha. Slowly bring back your right hand onto your lap. Take your left hand towards the sky. We'll now cleanse our right channel. Oh Mother, please take away all the imbalances from my Pingala Nadi. Ma, please cleanse all the negativities, bhadas from my Pingala Nadi. Please take away all the excessive thinking, overactivity, thoughts of future, excess heat, all the stress from our right channel through the ether element. Mother, please cool down our right channel. Please bless us with the power of pure action. Let's take the mantra of Shri Mahasaraswati Hanuman Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanuman Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devya Namo Namaha. Mother, please cleanse all the heat. Please take away all the heat from our right channel through the ether element. Now slowly bring back your left hand onto your laps, both hands on the laps. We will now ask Shrimataji to establish us in a state of balance. Oh Mother, please give us the balanced state. Mother, please bless us with the thoughtless awareness. Try to keep your attention on the top of your crown or on the top of your head near the Brahmarandra, the Taluka Bag, and observe what's happening. In this state, we'll listen to Shrimataji's speech.
In the Sahasrara are the roots of all these ideas we have, or we can say all these swarupas we have taken. We have now become dharmic. What is the root of dharma? Why should we be dharmic? What is the need to be dharmic? There are many people in this world who are extremely adharmic, living very well, according to, outward expression. We feel that they are very happy people, they are all right, they are enjoying themselves, while we are deprived, perhaps, of all the so-called enjoyments of these people. So, at the state of only dharma, things become very important to us, which may not be standing on truth. There are so many things like that I can point it out to you, that how Sahajayogis falter even after achieving dharma state, they falter. I've seen people giving up their drugs, alcoholism, giving up other kinds of addictions, even their language improves. And their, we can say, behavior is changed. They become humbler people, no doubt. But still, they are conscious that they are standing on dharma. This consciousness has to disappear. At the stage of Sahasrara, this consciousness disappears because truth is love and love is truth. That is the point where the Kundalini meets the heart chakra. As you know, the pita of heart is here. So when Kundalini pierces through that heart chakra, what starts flowing in the brain, in the Sahasrara, is the truth, but truth that is love. There's a difference between truth as itself and truth that is love. So out of love for that prostitute, that Christ stood by her. He stood on the roots of truth, no doubt, but what was flowing through his heart was the love, the pure love. So now when we have pure love for someone, we see the whole thing in a different manner. We see a person in a different manner. And it becomes very sweet. Otherwise, truth can be very bitter, can be very painful. But truth, which is adorned with love, is just like a flower without the thorns. It's very interesting how a person who is pouring with love and is standing on truth. That's the personality you have to become. Now, in the expression of love, we can take an example to understand. Supposing I meet somebody and he is telling all kinds of horrible things about another person. So I feel tremendous love for him as well as for the person whom he is telling all these things. So now, I take to lie, a complete lie, which is the truth also, in a way. I tell that person, see, what are you talking? The person about whom you are saying all this has been just praising you all the time. And here you are talking like this. Now, this is not the truth, actually. But you take the help of the lie, the other side of the truth, to bring out a friendship between the two persons. So this is what is the work of love, that it tries to bring people closer to each other, to say things by which they become one, united. So all the divisive methods that we have used so far just disappear, and we try to understand what is the method by which we can join people's heart. As it is, you are in collective consciousness. But this collective consciousness, if it is superficial, you can achieve great results like as you have done it. Maybe you can build beautiful ashrams, you can do all this. But when it is filled with love, collective consciousness, then the joy is complete of collective consciousness. Now people talk of peace. You cannot have peace without this new awareness, we call it collective consciousness. But in that also there has to be the main tattva, principle of love. For example, now Sahaja Yogis, say from Germany and Austria, are going to Israel. It's very fulfilling. I was happy that they have chosen for this puja people from Israel. And then I found Israelis coming to Egypt, forgetting all that Muslims have done to them. It's really remarkable how people get attracted towards expression of their love to their fellow men, to other Sahaja Yogis. And once it starts growing, you will be surprised how we can change this world. So today is a day when you have to promise me that you will meditate every night, every evening, maybe in the morning also. Whenever it is possible, if you can go into meditative mood, you are in contact with this divine power. Then whatever is good for you, whatever good for your society, for your country, all is done by this divine power. You don't have to overpower the divine power. You don't have to order, you don't have to ask. Just if you meditate, you are one with this all-pervading power, which is another great blessings to us. Unless and until your Sahasrara is open, all the blessings of the divine power cannot come to you. Cannot. Maybe you might get some money, you might get some jobs, you might get this and that. But your own development is only possible when you meditate and your Sahasrara is completely open and open to truth. Now the truth is that this divine power is compassion, is love. This is the truth. They say God is love, God is truth. So the equation has to be made that truth is love and love is truth. But it's not a truth that as you have for your own children, you have for your family. Attached love is not truth. If you are attached to somebody, then you never see the bad points of that person. If you are angry with somebody, then you can never see the good points of that person. But it's a complete detached love. And that love is extremely powerful. Because whenever you project that love to anyone, you will be surprised. The problems of that person will be solved, his personality will improve, everything will work out in a very big way, and his life will be changed. But if you are attached to anything whatsoever, that attachment itself causes problems and doesn't allow Sahaj to grow. This attachment could be any kind. For example, you can be attached to your country, attached to your society, attached to your family. It can be of any kind. But when Sahasrara is open, you learn one thing is detachment. It just happens that you get detached. Though, you are not running away. As it is in Sahaja Yoga, we don't believe in people who run away from society and go to Himalayas, or that I call it as escapism. That is not the point. What happens is that you are there. You see everyone, you watch everyone, you know everyone, you are close to everyone, but you are a detached person. It's a state of mind that you achieve when Sahasrara is open. Then that state you are dealing with people, you are dealing with problems, you are dealing with situations, but you are not involved in it. There's no involvement. And that involvement which you had before can never give a complete insight what is happening, what is the truth is about any situation. So this detachment helps. The greatest thing of the detachment is that you are not affected. No use saying that, oh, you are not affected, mother, so how can you feel for another person? How can you have compassion for another person? Because if you feel for another person, then only you can solve the problem. But this feeling that you have is again a kind of an attachment. It is not a real feeling, because it doesn't help. The person is crying, you are also crying. The person is trouble, you are also in trouble. And this does not help that person, nor will it help you. So to have detached in no way means you do not feel the another person. You do feel. You feel the agony of that person, the trouble of that person, of the whole society sometimes, and of the whole country. But that your feeling is so detached that the all-pervading power takes over. First, we must have full faith in the capability of this all-pervading power. As soon as you are detached, you say, you do it. finished. Once you say that you are going to do it, it's you who is going to do it. Whole thing changes completely because you
We'll now meditate by placing our right hand on the top of our head and gently giving a slight press on your center of your head. Give the massage to your scalp. Rotate the scalp in clockwise direction. With every rotation, we affirm, we ask Mother, Mother, please strengthen our self-realization. Mother, thank you for blessing us with our self-realization. Mother, thank you for integrating us with the divine power. Mother, thank you for the love you have showered upon us. Mother, thank you for taking us into thoughtless awareness. Mother, thank you for giving us the pure knowledge, the knowledge of our subtle system. Mother, please strengthen our self-realization. In this state, we'll meditate on the music for a couple of minutes. Let's sustain the state by raising our Kundalini and taking Bandhan. We'll raise our Kundalini 3 times. And we'll take Bandhan. So that brings us to the end of the session today. So if there are any questions, please let us know. Mostly this will be the last session because we want all of you to go to your nearest center. So happy meditation, and just go to the nearest center, and you should try meeting with a lot of say yogis near your areas and meditate along once in the collective and meditate regularly at home. We will also send the links for the online meditations which are going on, and you can keep us posted. So unless we don't have any questions, have a good night and happy meditation.